happy Sunday. This is a table talk with Rita Felleh Arah. For you to join we today. Today we didn't also for can talk about the challenges them way woman football player then they face na salon. So before we dey still we dey wait on we guest. So today I get with me Abdul where they join me for this program. Abdul, you can introduce yourself to we family them.
What did they do fine? Today program a very interesting program about footballers, the challenges what the female footballer they go through in a salon. So a good topic. So I'll pass them back to you, Rita.
Well, me family them una way they watch this na table talk with Rita Felleh Arah. So while we still dey wait for we guess today na Sarah where they play for FC Cologne. So for una where they watch this program here, una feel free for send una message so we'll be able for answer to una message. So Abdul, while we dey wait for Sarah, we going for talk to as a woman, waiting at them challenges them when they face when they play this football here. Because for me understanding where I they grow up, where if you say you want to play football, a lot of people they can say something, say, oh, why you want to play football? You know, woman, not a woman sports, this not a woman not for do this, woman not for do that. So Abdul, I go pass them back to you. Let yourself give a small thing by what you feel say some of the challenges then whilst we wait for
Okay, no problem. Before I begin the topic, I just want to give you a little bit background story about me. Before I became a consultant in America, I began at the youth academy for play football. I played at the junior ranks all the way to, the teenagers and the level now for go professionally. Might not be able to go forward because of injuries. Also because I not be getting talent now, but injuries so are very knowledgeable with how they can talk. So we'll go back to Salon. Me believe for say the challenges within woman I believe for say them go face now the facilities. What I mean by facilities, the field, a good field, because if you not get good field, a lot of injuries go occur, twist, broke leg. Also, me believe for saying that they pay, some of the women they get family for take care of, right? They pay enough for pay the woman there, for sustain them, for keep them, for continue for play for the club or the country. And also now the support, the family they support them or the country they support them, So I may believe for saying that maybe then challenges I don't woman they face, because without support, be able to do or achieve what you want or family for support you. I know we culture woman enough for do what man they do, but time like we they preach most of the time, time don't change. A lot of things man they do, woman they able to do. So it could be nice if we go able to hear from we'll actually go hear from Sarah today and see he voice to we the challenges then what they go through because they sacrifice for play for their country, also for play for their club, for make people and smile. So hopefully we'll get an answer which challenges then they face. Let pass back to you, Rita.
Well, Abdul, thank you. While we still dey wait for Sarah, I just want for highlight one or two things then. For FC Cologne, for take them woman there, not only woman them, then get man team as well. And for able for they train them because then get so many women then they we want for play ball or we want play other sports them. But a lot of time then they're not able for play and because of waiting do society like what I talked about earlier on. A lot of time and they then go say, oh, where they play ball, your body go strong. Man no go want you. A lot of time and a lot of time and they go say, hey, this is so woman, even America, yeah, what would they or other parts of countries, then the woman they play ball, Not so pass if person they play ball, they go say oh na lesbian, and where they play this ball so and like come to woman then. No. We get woman then. With this now work, now job. This is a job. When then they do them thing there, so then get family, then get picking them, they live their normal life. So not mean say because somebody get interest pan something, a one for play ball, then they you for just say and society for say and say, hey, this na man, look what body too. Now athlete, you understand? They train,
Yeah.
they work out, they have to be fit for food for do them kind of a thing and there. You know what it take for me really want more from the field, from one side to the other, other side. If you do that, and that's why you go to blow, you go to breathe so hard. But these people are doing these things. So I feel say people them I feel like now the 10 day so people need for change their mindsets, their narrative, how they see certain things them in terms of soccer player now, people where they play ball now. The woman team then can always silence the how the tempo where the man then they focus to the man them. Oh, FC Cologne man and they play today, you go get a lot of turnout, right? But if they say sometimes the woman and they play, we need to give we woman them that support. So I feel say they need more support when it comes to that, Abdul. So I don't know what you think, Abdul.
I agree with you. I think that the culture, you understanding, we
Okay.
culture now still not able to embrace the fact that woman them they still they able to do what man they do. Now the West
Right.
they don't embrace, you know.
Right.
So if woman they play sport, you they run 90 minutes or plus, right? You know go expect woman body for the in natural state. It's impossible, right? The woman get for develop a certain body will be able outcome that running. Even you look at man then, look at their legs then. Remember they won 90 minutes plus. So what people they say, you go with you like man. Now the West, most man they like woman like that. To be honest with you. Right? That means
Exactly.
that means the woman is fit. Very
Right.
fit. You know,
Right.
and me believe for saying that the culture,
Mm-hmm.
we still not able to accept the fact that woman then see able to do what him and they do. You know? Now America, woman they make big money
Yes.
for this football. It won't be
Little
now
not
we
even
call
go
soccer.
set far. Woman they billows.
Below, yes.
Woman they do all kind of work like their streets and woman they do so many
Construction.
things. And so now I make
Correct.
her say it just we just therefore change with mindsets, with narrative, how we see say there's no job where a man can do a woman not go able for do am. You know,
Correct.
so it's just that say we just get for change with mindsets. So while we still they wait for Sarah, if you want to be part of this conversation, you can send you requests and then we'll be able to add you. So you self be able for Rob more so we all can talk about this thing as so. So I feel say we woman soccer player need more support. They need more cheering from we. Like when they play, so we go now stadium or we go now like now FC Cologne they try for build their own field, their own stadium, right? So now when they do them thing there, so we went are football fans, or if you not a football fans, at least donate towards that cause because me na cause them like this women like. You understand? Now you see, say, okay, this person here, so they try, Mohamed Kalon, they try, they try for so long, they don't play soccer for so long, the entire family don't play international level, they don't play for the national team. Now this young person grab one for do something that is so big that we all go benefit out of because guess what? If then sign them people they also go overseas, then they play for different team. Them who side the name they come for? They are Sierra Leoneans. You
Yes. Yes.
understand? So these are good cause that I feel like all Sierra Leoneans we should be part of. Hey, mommy, they do this one. I feel what they do. Okay, I get 10 bags cement. Or I get 5 bags cement. We support that because now we see started now. That's if they play. But if we all they support, I feel say then they go be more better. You go see, say you they get love from you fellow Sierra Leoneans. So no, they left no more. Say this not to me project, so I not care. Let we they be more involved into things than where they happen. Abdul?
Yes. I agree with you. Before I start this, I would just want to give a shout out to Mohamed Kalon, because he is one of the greatest Australians. What actually they do best for the nation. They
Yes.
push the community. They open doors. So I want to give a shout out to him before I would say this. Me believe for say if we people learn they embrace the woman sports, me believe for say we will get more talent for come out of this. So woman they didn't get the talent so because of society in a salon. For say, oh, if you begin on, man no go want you, so they all they hide. No what is
Mm.
it? You understand, eh?
Yes.
So they want let man they want them. So they hide. No
Okay.
one show for say a footballer or they stay with type thing for say because then kick ball then engage then let woman. You understand, eh? Sorry
Right.
if I offend anybody. So me
No,
believe
it's
for say
okay.
if we stop that, a lot of talents will come on. And also, and again, the big up to Mohamed Kalon. You don't open a lot of doors. I be see one article where one TT, I don't forget the name, but I know one mention him who incorrect. Who I think he go overseas, go try out. So these are doors, you feed another
Right.
man family, you open doors, because if that TT or that Bobo, anything that TT would talk about, I just keep to TT.
No, no keep artist. No
Yeah,
keep artist. Then I
yeah.
woman talk.
Kuma
Well,
woman, yeah.
what
So
um
so so if that TT day go overseas, you go be helping family and that trendy and you know it will be best for that TT and the nation. Who knows?
okay.
So I'll
Thank
pass
you.
on to the next person.
Thank you, Abdul. Well, the woman where we all be there wait for Sarah. Sarah don't come. So Sarah, we welcome at this program here. So today we go want follow you introduce Fambu them, let Fambu them know small about you. So Sarah, welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, Mina Sega Bangura currently play for FC Cologne and also the captain for the Sierra Leone national female team.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
And
Sarah, well,
also,
we don't dey talk me and Abdul. We don't talk of few challenges, but now you want your am for because me not the play ball, we're growing up, I get interest in sports, but I'm not able for go much because of the stigma and how people then feel say people the way they play sports, how them body go turn or how this go be, how that go be. So I want you tell we more because now you then at the situation. So tell me what you una they face as female footballer them na salon.
well, in Africa in general, technically, it's really not a great opportunity or rather an opportunity because the moment you pass some side, a lot of people are pointing like you say, oh look how they make like man or something like that. But we people don't get like the opportunity for go play like professionally. I feel like some of them think that they carry you down. We need as footballers. You get for be strong. You get for able for do certain things because the way you go around like a female footballer in Africa period, there are certain things where the man they do where is required for me the woman themselves do. But mentality of they don't understand that because they think like, oh, this the ball, oh, be engaged in that people always celebrate everything. It's a lot like of discrimination and they make some certain players like shame or even like start to play. There are a lot of potential in them, but they fail because of the way they
Mm. We don't lose Sarah. I think it get a lot of technical issues right now. So for una we they watch this na table talk with Rita Felleh Arah. I want for wish you a happy Sunday. We dey wait till we get Sarah back. Sarah be dey talk of the discrimination, like sometimes we can they pass, people then can see her, they can say look away in body waiting safe now, look in body it's wrong. You understand a footballer, look where they make like for saying a man. So all of them kind small comments there so and I know say we Africans especially salon I can always emphasize on salon we will like bad talk we not a praise thing the way a good thing let somebody do bad just no na it is sell so if person they pass if you dey wait like Abdul talk about her earlier on if somebody don't run 90 minutes if they do this thing all the time for me, Sidon Ayaso get for no say Sarah they play for FC Cologne and it a captain. Now in the captain, we don't get Sarah. Sarah, la go back to you. Lo
yeah.
see if we can hear you more.
Well, yeah, and with all of them talks, then they get to with family and because of like the family name with the religion and everything, they make some family they stop them and picking them from playing. Pass will get
Mm.
for go to them, pay and then try for, enlighten them on waiting the sport mean and waiting at the achievement where the picking go get if he
Mm-hmm.
becomes successful, at the sport. So it's kind of hard with all the discrimination and all things. That's why we not get a lot of female players them where they play the
Mm-hmm.
sport where them people agree. Like me now one of that. Me papa na be
Mm-hmm.
policeman. And they see a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things the way they happen, for the
Mm.
country. So it be kind of very protective for make and able for play because
Mm-hmm.
of the advantage too where people they take. Now then pick
Mm-hmm.
it and oh you want to play ball, okay fine, I go give you this, I give you this, make yourself give me this. So he was kind of like strict
Mm.
about that. But because I know
Right.
say this is what I want to do, I persevere and was consistency, consistent on it and able for achieve what me able for achieve. But some players then are not able for do that because some they learn how for play. And the only way where they want to get involved now for me able for do whatever, the people are with it guy for make them do, so then we able for get involved. But like if say this is what you want to do, you just get for, train on your own, do something where will make you become better. So nobody will take advantage of you. There's a lot of advantages, discrimination, even from with family members then. So that's kind of hard too for some of the players then for able to get involved, you know.
Hmm. Wow, what do you mean, Sarah? Like sometimes that some of we family members, then we talk of the support system. We talk about waiting at some of the things them like where family members them like can do for like make when I feel like oh and you feel like you left out a little bit. Waiting at some of them thing and if you don't mind for mention one or two.
Some because technically like me make I make myself as an example because
Right.
I know a lot of other players and story and stuff like that. So technically like me where the moment you they play ball you don't guess like man or something like that, you always there in sports where people in the class you say
Mm-hmm.
okay this not lesbian, and
Mm-hmm.
with country it's like a taboo in the country. Some
Right.
people are just want for the dress like that because that's what they're comfortable in dressing. But
Right.
the moment you there around people like we, that's everybody like the same. So some family member that because of that, some are Muslim, some are Christian, and that's like a taboo to their religion. So that they make them exclude them picking them, even if that picking they're very talented because of that, what way they go out to the family members there. They make them the one for exclude them picking them because they say, oh, if you go join, you go become this person where we don't want at the family. So a lot of
Right.
picking their way where them people that don't disown, where them people that don't like don't want to do anything, get anything for do it because of waiting that they people that they say about them picking there, or because they play ball. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's either you stop for play ball or we go disown you. And the sport is like what we know. This is like for me, this is my job. This is what I know. So if I left
Mm-hmm.
this, because they always say you do something where you enjoy, even if not job, you get for enjoy what you do, or else you just they go normal because of what. But
Mm-hmm.
because of all the family member that they tend for stop them picking them for let them go.
Wow. 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 Sarah. Thank you, Abdul. We don't hear it from Sarah. Things that way Sarah don't talk about. It talk about because of words and where they go around say if Uma where they play football, then they say and say okay this a day panda lele business. I don't want to call the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
We also about in a lele. Mm-hmm. So then they feel say then they into that. But person wey wan do something regardless what e dey do am. So yes, dem get
Exactly.
even na America, yeah, some people wey dey play certain sports dey do am. Na wetin dem wan for do. But not to the whole, una no go just make am now say na the whole football team or na this. Everybody get preference. Dem get wetin dem like, wetin dem no like. You get? So I
Mm-hmm.
no feel say
Yeah.
that dey for be that way dey. But Abdullah left and let yourself say wetin you get for say about all that stuff here.
No problem. Thank you. Sarah, by the way, how you dey do? Nami and Abdul.
But I said
Uh, but welcome to the show. I read
thank
story very touching. Before you actually come to the show, we dey talk about them situation. Or we dey talk about the support, from family or government. So some of these things that we say, take down some notes. So it's very scary, like you say, you're passionate about something, you love for doing, for your country and your job, you know, and the people that you fed for make them shine at the outside, they discriminate you, they look at you in a certain way because you dress a certain way or you exercise. So it's very touching. So I just want to say big up to you for the courage and continue for make Mama Salon proud for represent Salon in your club. So it take big somebody for do that. But it's sad though. I think we people that need education for educating. You understand? Because like what they say, Rita, times don't change. Football are not only for man. Woman they play football. Even young girl picking up be the trainer, he be the play. You understand? So I think we need for we visit and look outside and appreciate. And I also be saying before say cancer, we get talent, but if we discriminate, then girl picking there, then talent here no go come on, no go come on. Right? Because they're afraid for their family or just in the public in general. They're afraid, So I know I'll hold more and continue because so much stuff we'll talk about this issue. It make me body rise. Now I'll pass them back to you, Ethan.
Hmm. Wow. Well, thank you, Abdul. So Sarah, I don't know if you get anything where you want for talk about where question will not ask you. For me personally, I really appreciate you coming out today and talk about this because some people they're not bold that for can't talk about challenges the way they face. So for me, I just want for acknowledge that, and I'm proud of you. One, playing for FC Cologne and playing for the national team, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's a big accomplishment right there, So, and I know say some picking and the way they look this poor guy also today, when one for go into let's say soccer or any sport, but because of then they afraid, like what you just talk about. So you talk about a couple of things then. So, but because they not get that courage day. So what you want for send which message will you want tell them young picking here when one going to sport, either soccer or any other sports when sport, what do you want to say to them?
Well, I mean, if it's your passion, you get for pursue for make you able to achieve them. A lot of we not just come into soccer and succeed one to one. We get for fight a lot of obstacles then for make people for day na the position we day right now. Like for example, yesterday we play and two or three picking and come up to me and say they want play but they don't know how to start. So I just tell and say, well, we dey train Tuesday, so just come na field. You can come begin the other field, they play with the ball and try for see how you feel about football first. But the only thing I want to tell people that are out there, as much as you want for play ball, try for take education serious too. Because
Mm,
me I all the way where I graduate college, now me people and be allow me for play football like how they play football. So despite like maybe I don't play for a very long time, my parents was like kind of very strict about me going to school because at the end of
mm,
the day, football are just like 10 to 15 years career. You want for day into something else after football because that's a lot of things too where parents can say, oh, because they play ball, you no go want for go school. But that's not
mm,
true. Most of the footballers that was having a salon, some of them are graduates, some of them are trying to be graduates, some of them they're not school. Like for FC Cologne, if you know they go school, you can be in FC Cologne. So that's one
wow.
thing where parent then yeah, that's one thing parent then they discriminate on too. Like, oh, where you play ball, you need to go school because the only time na football you get for take back. But that's not true. With football you can achieve a lot of things and also playing football because at the end of the day you just get 2 3 hours for do football for the day and the rest of your time you can use that for go school and which is very very important too for especially for female players them. So I want to tell parents them viewers then say no to if you want for know we more come to we and talk to we but not go yeah waiting other person they talk and base that off of or base anything off of which yeah. But we if you want for sabi me doors open anytime. Come to me and ask me question and talk to me. I'll be able for enlighten you and enlighten whoever want for know about what we're going through or how football is for female football in our country is. We don't also take this initiative one every Saturday or every weekend for going out some parent their houses for go enlighten them on waiting them picking they come into, not to just sit down and listen to outsiders them. Football is a very good sport. They make you learn a lot, out of football and everything. They make you learn a lot. So if them parents here or people and go able for allow female footballer and for come inside without any threat or any form of oh are they afraid, that would be very nice. So just allow female them for play ball. That's all I gotta say. Just allow them. We don't know we can get the next whosoever the best player in the world from Salon if we allow them picking there for play ball.
Say, I get one question I want to ask you.
Okay.
Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
write some English, so I will translate and clear. Okay. Within
Okay.
the government, or you club, they do for support una the woman there. For all the issue they wanna get, including discrimination. What thing they do for help una?
Well, to be honest, I'm not gonna like talk about the government a lot because everybody they see the way how they treat female football in general. Because some of them can just sit down and say, this is the way they go. If they go under, then we go beat them, so make not spend money, make not waste the money. But when they see the man that they go for go play team B, why may they not go give women then the same chances for do so? So for the government, I don't feel say that they do much because at the end of the day, whatever they can for the man, they can for the woman then too. So may then just allow the woman then for use waiting not the young, waiting them deserve for go get the experience, go get outside there for men and play, for men and get the experience proper. But in terms of our club, FC Calon, they do hugely because I get a lot of friends and other teams them, to be honest, we can grumble a lot about waiting them want what they get. But in terms of FC Calon, we months on they pay every month,
Mm-hmm.
they take care of scholarships,
Mm-hmm.
personal needs, everything like that. The CEO they make sure say players then get what they need and what they want
Mm-hmm.
when they need them and when they want them, which is very very good.
Right.
Because
Wow, wow, wow.
huge
Well, you
level
see,
of
Abdul,
boundary and
we dey
everything.
talk and this not say wetin Mohammed they do
I know.
and the entire FC Calon family as a whole. Now, a very good thing,
Very good thing, yes.
you know. And not just passionate about this thing here. Like it don't do so much, right? Look at it. It care for the female soccer player them they are so. Because for me, to be honest with you, me not the area again, but salon football, woman soccer team at all. Say I mentioned about like we talk about the government side opportunity where the man then gets the woman themselves getting kind opportunity there so I think say I feel say them for they look into that more, not focus on the man them no more. You understand? At
Yeah.
least let we Sierra Leone national team the under 17 no not so I get a right me so but let them focus on their area then they let them see how then can able push them towards because I know say Nigeria self they self get a own team, but with the hear more of other African countries them the female national team more than
Mm-hmm.
less what to the hear but salon
Mm-hmm.
and football women them you understand.
Yeah.
So I dey feel say do you have papa governments now big with the big at least let them put more money into that, And for Mohammed, I don't know what else I want to say. I just want to tell you thank you for they do the good work where they do. And Sarah, I get for understand say una get a feel or so una they try for bill or stadium something like that. So I don't know if you want for go into that more a little bit.
Well, the Angola playing field, everybody
Mm-hmm.
know that. Just for themselves, go watch the man them play. it try for structure the field to like a professional level, which is very, very good. And also
Mm-hmm.
being a one person where even if the man they not get training, even if we get we own coach, the female themselves get their own coaches. It could like this Saturday game will get up to Friday and taking time feel able for day with we and make sure say we get 24-hour access to to like
Mm-hmm.
somebody way the kind of caliber way in person way in
They
place.
get.
Because okay, if you want to talk to me, go talk to me secretary type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure so we get
Mm-hmm.
24-hour access. They come around we, train we personally, train
Mm-hmm.
players and personal way waiting over say they lack and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And also they feel that like everything way they do to demand them, they apply to it too. So there is no
Mm-hmm.
preference, no anything. What the demand they get
Wow.
to set, they get up to socks, whatever it is that they get.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing very, very well. To be honest, he's doing
Mm.
very, very well. And I just pray, say, people, other teams then go be able for watch into this and try for extend that hands they to other female teams in the country, which will be very, very good for all female footballers there. Because some certain things then the way we like if we go out there, some certain things then like facility the way female footballer and go see, they become shocked because they don't ever see that kind of thing there. They will become even like maybe massage gun or something like that. Then go say, wow, what's that? Way as a footballer, you for know it in that day because you need massage every now and then when you play ball. So all them facility, the all them thing and they need for be extended to other female teams. They're not just FC Calon. But he is doing
Mm.
very well in the stadium. They got
Mm.
construction day in place. Maybe by the end of the year, it gonna become a full stadium by the grace of God.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sarah,
Abdul,
yes, I
go
get one
ahead.
question. I want to ask Sarah one question. Say, while
Mm.
you educate me because a little bit not get too much education at this background. I know the man in get FA, correct? FA, the
Well,
governing
basically
body
the
for the
FA
man,
is for
right?
both.
For both. Okay, now that I
Yeah, and
want to
get like a
ask.
Premier League board, and or they
Okay,
also don't get the Premier League board for the female and too.
okay, okay. So waiting at their own role because then they play a major role for the woman there. Because I know I'll be asked the question about what in the government to do,
Behind
right?
the break.
So I they try for come up from the government. What in the FA, then they do for support women. Say I did it.
I think we lost her.
You lost now, okay.
Okay. So, Abdul, um,
Well, this
okay,
first
that's
of all, this last goal will go Cape Verde. It was like behind the break. Yeah, this last goal will go Cape Verde. It
Mm-hmm.
was purely sponsored by the FA, which is very good.
Okay, okay, I get you.
So this last goal will go Cape Verde for over
Mm-hmm.
like they camp for over like 3 weeks, like almost 3 weeks. It was purely sponsored by the FA, which is very good because the government was like, they go big them, we could not spend the money. So
Okay,
me fumble them.
I
We
think
get
we
some.
miss it.
Yeah, but it
If
will
you
come
got
back
it.
again. For you where they watch this program, this is Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah. Welcome once again. I want for telling all plenty for joining this program here so today. So today yeah, so we dey talk about the challenges that when woman they face when they play football. So today I've been get with me Sarah Bangura, where they play for FC Calon and they play for the national team for Salon. And I get with me Abdul, who have joined me today na this program here so. So send una comments or if una get anything una want ask Sarah, make una send am while we still dey wait for am. So Abdul, this thing where Mr. Mohammed they do so na a very big thing. And where somebody they do good, may we dey learn for celebrate am. And na this way we not get na we country boko. The one the way they do good, we need to celebrate am. Yesterday we just lost one of we sister, Etta, we just died. May her soul rest in peace. My condolences to the entire family for Etta and the entire Sierra Leone community as well. because na person we don't play a great role na the industry, and it na very shocking thing for Lewi Lossam just yesterday. So we pray, continue for pray for the family, because this is a very difficult time for them and for us as well as friends. A very difficult time for we. So when ETA they do in skits them, they do all that stuff here. So we know they post them, we know they celebrate them, we know they do things the way we for do. But yesterday, all man post RIP. You understand, Abdul? So
Yes.
that just bad things they no more way something bad happen. So I feel say from yesterday, what happened so to we sister, I feel say we all for the land. If somebody like oh brother Mohammed they do this stadium where one put so now not a small couple now in this so now boku billions of dollars now they go inside and that so if you know say you know it if now one bag cement self call or send message Mohammed get open door policy or any of the colons them, or if you sabi the stadium go drive him motor go there go introduce yourself say na me Rita. But as him also they do so, me brother na good thing. Now they both, now they put hand together. If your brother they do something or your sister they do something, support them. Not pass it for be personally. Na me get for do another. Na we your salon problem. It has to be you. Enough for work so. Let we put her now with story them share am. Look this now waiting Mohammed Khaled do a build a stadium for FC Kalo. Let we put some out there not to pass bad thing there no more now for they do now that continue. Yesterday when this thing happened with ETA Acidum, I think you know, and the way I yesterday so all man post that RIP they so if na so we they post where they make their yabon where they sensitize people them if na so we they do and trust me ETA in team for don't go far but will not be they do am. So this now for we don't there now let we they support one another. If your sister na Binchakara they sell olele, tell people them body olele how sweet the olele sweet. So I just they give the advice here till we wait till Sarah join we, you understand it, Abdul? Because
Yeah.
when they support we self any bad, we don't lost so many people them. They tell where they want blow, we know they support them. We now where people waiting don't find now they go and day. But I been Sabia, but you not be the part of a success journey. You not be there through in journey for support time. So Abdullah, let yourself say one or two things while we still wait for Sarah.
No problem. I just want to tap into the topic about HETA. You know, the Colombians go to in family. I don't really know her that well, but me, we communicate. It be so passionate about the community for help. I believe the 10 women actually get in contact. One show we get wouldn't be one small TT, you know, then can go for men, then beat until then paralyze them. I be they take that case stay for help. You know, me and get in contact, we exchange numbers, you know, but not beautiful human being, you know, like I just say no more. You know, not to we lost somebody, don't want put something out for show how great they are, you know. Like Rita say, you know, Mohammed Kalon they help, you know, it bring talent, you know, especially Uma. Nobody know big here about Uma football till Mohammed Kalon put on. You know, a lot of support the brother and Sierra Leoneans. He love the country, you know. You know, he don't go out, he don't play. Other man, they say, you know what, team?
I don't
Forget
retire.
salon. I don't retire. Wait, I get people and I need to touch salon, but they walk the ground. They build.
Sit down America, yeah.
They sit down. You know, but he under the walk. You know, you know. I mean, Lord, just look at it.
But
How many?
Wait to Abdul, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what Team Mohammed they do so, right?
Mm-hmm.
He go left in family, he go na salon, he try for harness people and talents and skills. You know, he go down there, he do all them thing there. So it takes somebody will love people them more.
Of course.
This now, not only he love Sierra Leone, for he go find them raw talent there. So it takes somebody way passionate about human being. No. So this year, so where we say to low talk can. You understand it?
Look how many players the way you don't send overseas. No, just
Thank
look normal.
you.
Look how many
Thank
players
you.
what they don't benefit from this money. What their
Yes.
own family they benefit. Look how many players. I know some. You know, what they do overseas, what did they play ball because of that
Jasmine,
man
they
they
talk
in
of
Salaba. You
Coach
know?
Coach Grace, Jasmine, welcome. Fatmata, Tijan, Kamara, so true. Faith, hello everyone. I just they read. I'm not able for read all man then comment so. But low left hand. So una all welcome. Una welcome to this program here. So this person a left in family, and guess what? Sometimes like we would do certain things them on community or na the country. Sometimes can they money won't for take we put spam we picking because Mohammed Kalon a family man. They get welfare and get picking them. Money won't for take say let we do certain things for we picking them, but because not a selfish person, it they take them money there and so say okay, you know what thing, make we go make salon. You understand? It not go bill just in your house no more. He high roof, they drive in motor car, he not care for nobody. You understand? Because if let's say if me picking and say go na salon tomorrow, they say okay, they want go they want play ball, they will go play another field day. No, so sometimes we not even know. So let we they just try for be supportive. Let we be supportive. Let we support whatever things them way people that they do. So Abdul, go ahead.
I mean, you know, you pretty much covered the man. You know, he be there Italy the most of in young life.
Mm-hmm.
Say we can America. He born there. Hey, if you know selfish man, would I care about salon? Be picking away overseas. I can train in there. They get good facilities and make them do something. But the guy not even look that way. They say, you know what?
You know how much
Now go
salon
back to the
players the
country.
world don't get. How much salon players the world don't get. When they don't retire, they say they don't retire. They're not a worry about nobody again.
Nobody.
They're not care safe. Why are they keep emphasize on the Kalon family? Look, Mohammed, Kemokai, Musa, they are three, they play for national team, and they are still involved in soccer till today.
Yeah.
They're still there if when I say soccer. So these people are passionate about this thing. So all these people need for like how would they clap? How would they clap for them and say this one this year so if I know this one they do so a good oh. How would they learn for they appreciate things then because guess what? Trust me, they're not want nothing from anybody, but for just the fact that say wow this thing one they do so make God continue for more continue for pray for them. No continue for they share the good things the way they do. Good things the way that they do. Share them. Not just sit on no more. It not concern me. All time now bad thing them no more now for the talk. Bad thing them.
Rita, I want to ask you a question. You know, I'll let you educate me. I don't know if maybe you gonna know the answer. The only salon female team who me really know who people they talk about now the Calon football team. Then get any other female teams within a free tongue? Because me go look for no dandy, you know, because you know I know we talk about this one, which is a little bit off the subject, but you know because we talk about
Right.
football. Are there any other football, any other people in back who they assist? I know Mohamed Kalon they push your own club, you know, you
Right. I
know.
think say then get because I can see this lady Asma James
Okay.
then did something the last time when the female thing but I don't know the team.
Okay.
The team where I know more na FC Calon.
FC
Now
Kalon.
I
Okay.
know more because I don't know much about other teams them.
Okay.
But I know say they have other female okay Sarah say the network okay. The network is very bad. So I know say when I self understand we sister they get very hard time with network so when I all understand. So but back to what you they say Abdul then get but they're not just they out there. We recently I talk about open door policy. The like FC Calon now the CEO of FC Cologne, not a where you want to talk to and pass you get for field form, you get for
Mm-hmm.
go see this person, you get
Yeah.
that policy there, you
Open door
understand?
policy.
So
Yeah.
and when you get that open door policy, the footballer they feel more comfortable, or even in any job, you they feel comfortable say, oh wow, anytime where I want to talk to me, see, or let's see or not they on seat or not. So which that is understandable, right? So I feel say now that then one of the big problem us as Sierra Leoneans, when we get a little bit position or God bless you a little bit, you begin for make proud. Oh no, then for do like this. So I feel say with that, just based on waiting the conversation we'll get with Sarah earlier on, so that they make anybody feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
know,
want
it
work
talk,
with
it
you.
talk about socks. If you want, it will give socks to their all their well-being is so that what much am I want again now what person value what you they give the value, right?
Yeah, the values.
um it they give it they pay una it they do things the way it for do with all that thing and they not go but I know say them get other thing they I can see asthma James can they do instead of one person we passionate about soccer, so
Okay.
I they see they do very well
So,
on that area as well.
oh,
So
big up
but
to
I
her.
know, yeah.
But which is great, because human being, like how you say, salon, you get small, you want khaki finger, like nobody know for talk to you in a certain way. So it's very unfortunate. Like say I don't voice Mohammed Kalo not to that type of person there. You're not taking yourself too highly. Can't talk to me, which you need. Last support you forget who say I want get. Life is all about that. Now so God want to live with life. Nobody big, big past nobody. No matter how you get money, not get money, but take yourself, just simple, so which is great. I believe you can tell by the by Sarah in voice, they happy for work under them, you understand it. Not
Right.
only for your own future, you can tell, you just
Mm. We don't lost our again.
sorry,
No,
Adeo, sorry.
no, okay. I've said I don't know
Yeah,
that. Oh my God.
sorry.
So the
Yeah, just
problem.
based on the invoice, you know.
Okay.
Just based on invoice, you just tell the passion and love for play for in club,
Yes.
you can just tell the passion he gets for, anything we need, the man they support. You understand? And you need to pick and choose for saying that the man team this, so I will favor more of the time, like I say, like the federation they do, they more favor the man than pass the woman then. So the government, I misspoke. How did they favor? Because they know for safe if they go, they lose. You know, look at that way. You just they do the process for help them become somebody. You never know like that. It's say you never know who that will be the next Maradona. You never know
Exactly.
who that will be the next Pele. So life
Exactly.
now, so you need to pick and choose nobody. You never know somebody in star. You understand it?
Mm.
So I want to put down there to you. If you
I
want to proceed.
thank you, Abdul. Once again for una we just the join with this now table talk with Rita Felleh Arah. We talk about the challenges the way woman then they face for play ball. And we've been getting out with Witty the way he talk about very, very important things then. So we just go on a recap. So we talk about why some family they don't want to let them pick play. It meant it talk about that. It talk about give reason them why, and it talk about so other many things that we involve why some people don't need to play. And one thing again when I like where it talk about education. Education, because now only certain years you get for play, but with education way after we don't done so, like all them big soccer players, so then go school, you know. So when they go school now, like now I use Mohammed as an example. When Mohammed go school, where he don't done so now he don't retire now, he able for get now he don't get academy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He don't transfer wetin e don do now, so because e no able for play now e dey put her into the
To
youth
use.
them, right?
Correct. Correct.
So which is great. So now Sarah dey play ball now, so if Sarah retire, Sarah can decide say I want to do something similar to that, or I want to go into business, or I want to go into something else, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's wetin Sarah dey talk about, the education, why it's so important. So for una wey dey watch this program here, so not just say no more, oh, because you dey do this thing, you know they take education serious. No. you therefore take your education very, very serious. Because sometimes again, now that they can make some family, can want make them picking and play because of if you say where them play this football, they're not going to take school serious. You see, huh? So do ya if you dey watch this, you dey into any sport, football or any sport, take your education very, very serious.
I agree with you, Rita. I want to use myself as an example. As a youth, who they come up, who be play ball, at the youth team, who go college level. But for some reason, picking away young, you don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I be sticking at the school.
Right.
Say I go at the college level, they play the ball, right? Circumstances happen, injuries, broke leg, able go to the next level.
Okay,
Let
we
me
don't
say
get
that. Okay.
sorry. We don't get
Okay.
Sarah back because
Say it,
since
don't
it's
come back.
the internet problem. So lo we left is saying final what you want to say to the viewers them and any advice we get for we Sarah. Sarah, you hearing me?
I guess we don't lose that again.
Okay. Go ahead, Abdul. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. So, like how we dey talk about education, fortunately we listen, we get high school degree, we go college, injury happen, not able to succeed. What about if I know for we go school?
Mm.
You understand, eh? Now I'm not able to pursue the football. What I go do?
That's true.
You
So you
understand, eh?
wait because of the education, you get something for don't back pan.
I forget back now. So I live a comfortable life because I get that education there for it. Because you like read Sega say, you need a guarantee, maybe go broke your leg. Who knows? It happened to me.
Exactly.
Who knows? But we get that background, that education.
Mm.
It go silly forever. If football
Wow.
not happen, you can balance go now your
Bounce back
education,
on something else.
and something else, which could benefit you forever. So 100% right. Education is the key, no matter what. You know,
Right.
in the Europe, in America, beginning the same thing, school education. Who will you
Oh
go?
yeah.
School,
You
sports,
have some them where
education.
you want play now some team there like if you dey play basketball, you get for get good grade.
Correct.
Even I believe say even soccer any sports you have
Mm-hmm.
to have good grade for you to be on the team.
You need
Even
certain
them when they
GPA.
bring cheerleaders themselves, you have to be in a good
Mm-hmm.
grade. Before I feel say no one I ain't picking them what they go dance. No. But I
Mm-hmm.
get for know that through my niece because they do cheerleading that then get for get a good grade for let them be part of the school the
Part of
team.
it. Mm-hmm.
So for una wey dey watch, I want to tell una all plenty thank you for lay una able for born una credits for be part of this program here so today. I know say this na the month of February for anybody where they celebrate birthday this February or anniversary or for anything where you want for tell Papa God thank you. They celebrate will make you gladdy. Myself, I want gladdy with you. I want for wish you happy birthday. I want for wish you happy anniversary. Whatever thing where you they celebrate, I want for celebrate with you. Now all plenty thank you. So we're not able to forget Sarah for give final message because of the internet issues them so Faith, thank you so much, Mr. Bangura Alfred, thank you so much, and Fatmata Tijan Kamara, thank you, and Jasmine as well, thank you, and for una all born to blog, I want for tell una thank you, PROIB blog, I want for tell una thank you as well. So I will come back with me final bye. I go leftly Abdul instead telling final message to una and follow Iggy in last word, and then we'll be able for close the program for today.
Thank you, Gita. Mr. Alon Fambulen, based on Sarah, which you don't explain to you about the circumstances and what they go through. The only advice what I can give is, a lot of support with female then. Law not discriminates. You know, they try for, show the country. They try for showcase their talent. Law will support. Law will help. Also, law will give love to Mohamed Kalon because he really they push or any other CEOs that would support the female who will not able to mention her. I just want to say kudos and big up. to una for una they help una support woman then for let it be better. Law also produce woman they not only the man they no more they come on a salon for football. Law produce some woman there. Law embrace this culture and culture don't change. Now woman they do exactly what man they do. Maybe you got picking where you in a corner so you need do nothing. Left and let play. Maybe in a talent the high para. You never know. Maybe you will be the next Pele. So lot support the country, lot support the woman there, lot there for discriminating, lot support because you just like man you go train no mean for say na lesbian or lot not discriminate. Lot just continue for support. You never know. I'll pass them back to you, Ita.
Well, thank you, Abdul. Always a pleasure having you here with me. Sarah, we're not able to forget because it gets a lot of internet issues then, so which we all understand. So we will therefore do another program where we will get them back, where it will come, it will able to talk to we more. So Sarah, we want to tell you plenty thank you, and for the entire FC Calon family. We want to tell you now plenty thank you. Like Abdul don't talk say people the way they support we female them panel sports. We want to tell them thank you. We don't know una we they talk of the FC Calon because we know them more, and then the credibility and everything. So that's why we keep talking about them. But if you self know say you they do good job out there, so please we celebrate you self as well. So Sarah, we want to tell you plenty thank you. We know how it is. You come out, you there for canal host for can do this program here, which we will really appreciate you. But just let's say we they get bad network, and we only get 3 more minutes for close this program here. So I want to tell you now plenty thank you. And for me viewers there, I want to tell you now plenty thank you. So if you not on, they follow me or Mina Rita Felleh Arah. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and we have a lot of videos as well on YouTube. It's called Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah, and I'm on Twitter as well. All social media angle Rita Felleh Arah. So I want to tell each and every one of you plenty thank you. Me, I like to tell plenty thank you. Me na body na there come on with tell thank you, bad. So I like to tell now plenty thank you for taking on a time out. I know say it don't pretty late now in a salon, and look, we always remember for celebrate one another because you don't know when God go call you. So let we learn for appreciate people. Let we learn for tell people we love them. Let we learn for tell people thank you. Let we learn for they do them things they are so. We they see and say a big thing, but you know what thing? You not gonna know where person go and not come back. So I want to tell you now plenty thank you again. Till we meet again. Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah. Till we meet again next Sunday. If you get any topic where you feel so you want to talk about, feel free for send message. I want to tell you all plenty thank you and bye till we meet
Bless.
again Sunday. Thank
All
you,
right.
Abdul.
No problem.
Thank you,
Bless.
Sarah.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. Good
Bless.
night.